Hello again and welcome back to Wingot Plays Oxygen Not Included. I am starting up the research to get our exosuits up and running, and in the process we'll get some drywall and a little bit of ventilation type useful things as well. Because we want to push down into effectively down here into sort of our magma area, so that we can possibly consider getting some geothermals up and running, which will allow us to generate a whole chunk of free power. We also, of course, want to use this water over here to get a electrolyzer set up and running, and that will allow us to generate a whole lot of power from that hydrogen as well. And it will also allow us to generate a chunk of water, as well as there should be a fair bit of heat coming in from this system, given it's producing at 95 degrees, and will probably fairly quickly heat up this whole area. And then we'll have oxygen, heat, water solved. Food is pretty much solved for the time being. It is going to fail. Well, the hatches are going to fail as soon as that sandstone runs out, but we are basically scaling at the moment to try to replace the hatches with stone hatchlings, and we've got some Dracos and Pips also coming online, and then we will have heat, water, food, electricity solved, and hopefully should actually start getting some decent power production going as well. So yeah, I think we've got some good plans in place. I think the exosuits will help a fair bit in regards to exploring further away from the base where there's a lack of oxygen. And speaking of, we'll get oxygen set up from the water output here. Now, this does produce, where is it? Average output 3 kilos per second. And the electrolysers use, is it 1 kilo or is it 10 kilos? What does an electrolyzer use? Electrolyzer uses 1 kilo per second. So this being just slightly over 3 kilos per second, we'll be able to run 3 electrolyzers off of this one geyser permanently. We probably actually want 4 electrolyzers though, and so we will probably want to also access either this saltwater geyser, or maybe there's some more geysers here in this salt biome, so I wonder if there's salt water there, and maybe there's even another one somewhere in this. We don't need to dig out any of that. And then that. Cool. So let's do that as a priority. Cool. And we'll see if this is salt water, because if this is salt water, it can also add into that. And ideally, we want to get at least 4 kilos. Because if we just have 2 electrolyzers, that'll be enough to produce oxygen for just 10 dupes. We've currently got 12 dupes, and we're probably in future going to have long hair slicksters, and we may as well over-engineer it a bit. I think we do need actually 20 duplicates in future. If we take a look here, home sweet home, 12 duplicates, so we're fine from that perspective. We don't need Great Escape, but there is, first rocket, have at least 20 living duplicates living in the colony at once. So we are going to want to aim for 20. And so for 20, we'll need at least 4 electrolyzers running at all times. And that will also produce a fair bit of hydrogen, which we can then use to run some hydrogen generators. Now, I think I've set up enough. Let's just unpause, see how we go. Lots of announcements happening everywhere. Okay, Sage. Now, let's see. If we get... That's not a sage, it's smooth. If we get another smooth hatchling, I want it to be incubated. If we get any more stone hatchlings, these two are both set up for stone hatchlings. In fact, this one here can be smooth, and we can cancel that one. Now, let's take a look through here. Hatchling eggs, we don't care about. They're going into here and becoming meat. Why did that meat not get picked up? I think someone somehow managed to allocate themselves to picking up that meat before this auto sweeper did, or alternatively, maybe the power was down. You are meant to be set for barbecue. If there's any barbecue on the floor, edible, barbecue, mush fry, not packet fillet, we want cooked seafood. If any of those exist, then pick them up and transport them away. Good. Now, don't know what that alert was. So hatchlings, we've still got these here. We probably can get rid of them because I think we've got enough here hatching. We do. We definitely have enough here hatching because... Oh, actually... We would if we still had 20 hatches. I'm just not 100% that I want to say that we are fine. We do have, like, these are all actual stone hatches. I think we're fine from a meat perspective. Get rid of you. And let's get rid of these guys and change this over to stone hatches. And then this can also be igneous rock. And in fact, what we can do is we can just copy this to there. Perfect. And clean up everything on the floor there. I mean, might as well clean up everything on the floor there as well. Research complete. Textiles, we've got drywalls. I don't think I want to go making lots of drywalls at the moment. Textile loom. Clothing items. I think I probably do want to make that now. And we want power wire there. Look. And drywall. Here we go. All the different designs. Look. How do we rotate? Oh. Huh. Okay, what is that? Orchard. Strawberry speckle. Okay. Carpeted tile. Increases decor. I know metal tile increases speed, and in fact, traffic overlay. So there's a lot of traffic there. There's a lot of traffic in and out of here. So we may actually get value from replacing all of this with metal tiles. And then here, who's suffocating? You're fine. Probably he tried to come down here and dig this out. What's going on there? Pipe blocked, repair. Okay. How about we priority 9 these? Because we've still got... Let's see, this is... I think this is all salt water. Good, there's no brine left. So this should sort itself out. Let's look in there. Yeah, good. That's the last bit of brine there. So once these get repaired, they'll be fine. Airlock door. I feel like we don't need an airlock door. I think it's going to be fine as it is. Pipe locked. Desalinated coal, liquid pipe. Liquid pipe is awaiting repair. There we go. Why is no one coming to repair? Here we go, good. Pipe blocked. I see. Accessing that is going to be a problem. You, deconstruct this as a priority. A 12 stat and skill point. Suit sustainability, fine. Albumin, yeah. I think you're fine. Water here is over the limit. And these are not yet overcrowded, but let's kill a few of them to try to make sure. You, errand. Good, someone's coming in to deconstruct. Now we do what? Come on. I see a stone hatchling egg there. You, we don't need you. I thought I told this one. I swear that I told this one to change to stone hatchlings. Or at least I changed to these. Okay, I forgot to get rid of the hatchlings. Well, I forgot to change the drop-off. Good. Well, we've got 44,000 barbecue and 8,000 omelette, and no cooked cooked fish. Okay, now hatchling eggs we don't care about. Pip eggs we sort of care about. Let's get some pips up and running. Body temperature is a problem. Why? Because this is still not hot enough. You, do another 30 refined carbon. I've done probably about 100 there and still not managed to heat the area up enough. Meth leaf seeds, fine. That said, there may be some value in isolating the heat of this room. Because it's effectively it's trying to heat the whole surrounding area as well. What if we do this? Okay. Hazmat's perfect. So, we've got the textile loom. You're the wrong one, aren't you? Deconstruct. We want the exosuit forge. Automation, atmo sensor, fine, you don't matter. You, airlock door, don't matter. Ventilation, high pressure gas, gas shut off. Well, that'll be useful later on. Now, we want an exosuit forge, but we need some more refined metal. How we go? We've got 397. Boom, 597, perfect. Because I think you have just produced another 200 maybe. Now, well, no, because there's 200. Stations, we want an exosuit forge. Right there. Now, the problem is we are also going to need refined metal for the exosuit forge. So, I think we're going to have to run this a little bit more. Okay, you. I think I might actually just cancel these. We don't need... Let's check on this. 83, 87, 14. Okay, you definitely don't need to be there. Did anyone hug this? Yes, okay, fine. So, I think I am happy there. We have... Ooh. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, don't know where that sound came from. Okay, now we want to figure out what's down here. And So here, I've decided to dig through here where there's a 2-tile high gap, so that we can try to get further down and see what is going on with our magma biome down there for the, can we do geothermal or whatever. There is only a 1-tile gap here, but there's a vent right there, so if that vent's something we want to use, well, even if it's something we don't want to use, it's going to be hard to seal in if we access it through here. So probably what I'll do is I'll access this biome up here somewhere, I think. And oh, good. So it looks like that's erupting. So that is erupting. We've got salt water coming out of here. 12 degrees, 23 degrees, 95 degrees up here. Okay. Now let's look at this. This is 8 degrees. This is 11 degrees going in. Okay, I'm curious about how this is going to play out. Okay, ooh, 480 watts each. That is not insignificant. Okay, so we've got plenty of water. But we might see what we can do. Let's leave this for the time being. We've got almost 5 tons of spare water here. And we will see what we can do. Let's see. 300 kilos of copper, 2 units of reed fiber. That'll at least get us 1 atmo suit. Now, I think the question is, how do I want to set up my oxygen generation? I've not even started to consider that yet. I think I want to try using a hybrid. Yeah, that seems interesting to me. I sort of need to figure out exactly how to do a hybrid, but my understanding is that effectively you have an electrolyzer, and then this spot in the top left is where the output gases go. If you do like a hydro, if you put a little bit of water there, then it will push the gases out into these 2 spots here, or alternatively there and there. But if you don't have water there, if like the rest of it is all sort of encapsulated, like that sort of a shape, then it outputs the gas here and it shunts the gases into the adjacent spaces. So I'm curious about giving it a go. The question is, what sort of scale do I want to go to as well, though? So I think that's what sort of scale do I want to go to? How big will it be? And what sort of space do I need to do that? I think is basically the questions. As I said, so this here there's not enough salt water being produced there, so we do need to find another solution for water generation to be able to feed how much oxygen we want to produce. We are tracking along down here pretty well, it seems. This saltwater geyser, 88 at 95, 88 95, 85 at 95. Okay, so they're about the same. 361 of 587, 386 of 708, which suggests this one is less, but if the active period on this one is substantially better, then... Oh, dormant, good. Let's crack this open. we as a priority at the moment want to check this one out so that we can analyze it. That said, it is a long distance from the oxygen for the researcher to come down. So vacuum, vacuum. There is oxygen here. So I wonder, we potentially could do this. Except I think I don't want to, yeah. Ideally, I don't want to actually crack through that abyssite. And if we're going all the way up here, then they may as well go up to here. Yeah, okay, fine. You. Analyze as a priority. Perfect. Oh, someone's going down to do it even before we've finished digging it out. Perfect. Okay. We do keep getting idle dupes, so what can we tell them to do with their time? I don't think... Yeah, we don't want to try clearing this out anymore. Natural gas, chlorine, carbon dioxide, a little bit of hydrogen. Speaking of hydrogen, can we improve this setup a bit? We've got 3 Dracos. Perfect. You. I've got enough, we can make a second. And as soon as that finishes, we'll be able to do a third. Yeah. Perfect, good. And we're out of reed fiber at that point. So that'll at least allow us to make 3 Atmo suits. Okay, we don't need either of these. In fact, we can remove both of those. Good. Get rid of you. This is incubating, 38%, fine, whatever. And I think we can get rid of you, because that pipe, that pipe obviously exists because these started running before. Why have you broken? There shouldn't have been any brine. Okay, amoxicillin, where are you? Perfect, you've got that, in fact, we need a doctor, don't we? Exosuit training. Cisplatin is at 13. Amoxicillin is at 14. Torvastatin. Okay. Anyway, that pipe's currently blocked. I didn't realise these were so power hungry. That is pretty crazy. What is going on here? Cisplatin. Why do you specifically have so much stress? Low morale. Cisplatin. What's going on? You look like you failed to eat last cycle. And you are currently hungry. Cool. I think Cisplatin's going to sort themselves out this cycle. Huh, interesting that the salt water slows them down a fair bit. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Priority 7, all of, priority 8, all of that, good. Now, you, what have you got to print for me? A hatchling. or a drakelet. Let's go with a hatchling, and then turn it immediately into meat. How are we going here? We've got larva eggs, 76%, okay, fine. And then like, I wonder about how we pull the heat up here. Like, we can try and put a couple kilns. 11 degrees. You. Fine, do another 50 jobs. What happened to my pip? How are we doing for pip eggs? We don't have any. There's one in there. So the pip was not having any difficulty with livable range. However, probably they starved to death because we don't yet have these arbor trees stable enough. 15 to 40. Air pressure's fine. Body temperature 13.5, 12.2, 11.7. What is that? Ah, I found the pip. Found the pip. Can't wrangle you there. Oh. You, wrangle. Priority, go. Good. Cancel that deconstruct. Pip is starving, fine. But it'll get moved down to here. Pip, 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 pip. Yep, good. Let's check on you. Smooth hatchling. Smooth hatch. Perfect. You. Yep. When a smooth hatch egg shows up, it'll get processed. I thought I said to remove both of those. Now, we're doing fine for hatchling eggs. There's a drakelet egg in there as well, actually. And a glossy drakelet egg. Fine. You, remove that. Don't incubate anything. You, remove that. Don't incubate anything. Smooth. Pip. You. We want drakelet egg here. We want glossy drakelet there. Okay, stone hatches. This is a stone hatchling farm. Doesn't currently have any stone hatches. Yeah, so this is all a priority to try to dig out. Because as soon as they hit that briny, salty water, they really struggle to move. But if they can go across the top here, then it won't be as big of an issue. We can get rid of those so that they have to focus on this bit first. Cool. Oh, hot polluted oxygen vent. Polluted. Okay. 500 degrees, 387 grams, which is basically nothing. And it's polluted. And I think... Yeah, sorry, it's polluted. So, I think it's polluted germs as well. Hot polluted oxygen. Actually, I don't think it can have germs. Yeah, actually, I think there's a polluted, infected oxygen vent or something as well. So this just produces hot oxygen, which the big issue is it's 500 degrees. So a gas pump isn't actually going to be able to properly deal with it. As in, the gas pump will overheat pretty quickly. There's another geyser down there. Yeah. Okay, so we've broken through there. You are almost analyzed. And what we can do is we can insulate this, close it up, and then we can worry about establishing a proper like tank and pump and things like that afterwards. In fact, let's change that to a 7. Good. I do notice there's another... Oh no, it's on the wrong side of this abyss light. Yeah, I think we want to crack through right here. Manual airlocks. 2 there. There. Okay, so we want to check out what's going on there. And then we also want to go down here, check out what's going on here. Good. Anyway, that's the jobs. Another 40 seconds until you erupt again. Fine. Average output 2.6. Because 81 in 140, 60 and 120. Yeah, okay. So this one is low output compared to here. That's 3. Whereas this is 2.6. Okay, it's actually not too bad in comparison. 81 of 147. 60 of 120. Okay. This is definitely starting to build up though, and once it builds up enough, it'll actually stop producing. Oh my gosh. Cisplatin. Carbonic anhydrase. Holding breath, sopping wet, major eye irritation, hungry. I think I want to make a massage clinic somewhere. Medicine. Massage table. Okay, now we want power connected up to these. And let's take a look here. Massage clinic needs massage table and a decor item. Well, decor is easy. We can throw in... Let's throw in a marble block. Good. Priority 8, all of that. Let's get that up and running before these guys stress out. And what is your stress response? Normally, I don't tend to care about destructive. Will not repair buildings while above 60 degrees. Will take their frustrations out on defenseless machines. Cisplatin, you. Destructive, fine. Carbonic. Binge eater. Well, that's actually not going to be the worst thing right at the current moment. No smooth, no pip. Pip should be running around in here. You wrangle you. I think it got wrangled and then no one moved it. What's all that noise? Oh, it's killing here. How are we going for temperature? 26, 17. Let's stop there at 15. You can go to 40, that's fine. These guys, though, prefer 10 to 20. So we might have actually overshot their comfort range. Okay, you, wrangle. Top priority. Someone do it. This could be a 6 as well. Good. It's a matter of go pick him up. Perfect. Thank you. What? Stop that. There we go. 18 degrees, 26 degrees, 24 degrees. There's a whole lot of heat in here, but I think it'll be fine. I think I just heard a printable. Yep. Choose bristleberry is fine. Now up here, temperature's still 20 degrees. And the Dracos are actually warmer than the environment. Here the pips, 20 degrees. What are you doing? 6.3 degrees. Okay. Oh, I don't think we need that there anymore. And we seem to have stopped generating reed fiber. We definitely want some more hydrogen in here, though, I think. Okay. Power. Yeah. Power is increasingly becoming a problem. Good. The stress is going down. Let's take a look here. We haven't yet accessed there. We haven't yet closed up this space. Close that up as a urgency. And I think we can probably pause. Ooh. Pause on going any further. And okay, kiln down here. Ceramic. If we... Is clay used for anything else? You can feed it to hatches. You can... Oh, it's produced by deodorizers. Is that where it's coming from? Okay. Polluted oxygen, filtration medium. Okay, it's turning sand into clay. Okay. Well, if the only thing it's actually used for is making ceramic, then let's do this. Let's queue up a whole lot of... Ah, it's not possible to get over to that side. Interesting. What we might do, build some ladders. Because I think I might want to make this bypass a bit longer. Cool. Ceramic's being made, perfect, and that's nice and super warm because we want to warm up this area so that when we bring the slicksters back down here, 95, yeah, they're getting really close. We don't want them dying due to lack of temperature, at least if we can help it. Now what I might do is I might also build a bit of temperature plates there. to try to keep as much of this temperature on this side as I can. Yeah, there's lots of bleed through that's going to happen, but at least if it doesn't immediately get pulled up to the liquid reservoir and stuff, then we should be good. Let's see, these pips, arbor trees. Let's clean up everything here. Dreklet egg, sage hatchling egg. So Dreklet is doing fine. How are we doing over here? We've got, we don't want that many. Now, we also want, we actually want to close up that space there because we want to make this into a smooth Draco branch. That doesn't need to be there, that doesn't need to be there. Good. And let's priority 9 this floor. Just because we don't want it being screwed up. This got to be priority 5, that's fine. You should also be mealwood. Is that 39? Is that 39,000 or 39? $39, $38. How do you have part of a seed? Now these glossy from eating mealwood. Now arguably I think we don't want glossy anymore. We do want, let's see. I think we want some pincher pepper nuts up here. And we want these. Let's uproot that. Uproot. Good, and then don't plant anything. Cool. Now this gets to be a pincher pepper nut. Why can't I plant it? Because it's too tall for the space. Okay, and then you eat pincher pepper plants. Perfect. You eat balm lilies. Balm lily seeds. There we go. Wants a chlorine atmosphere. Although it says it's growing. Atmosphere's wrong. Now, you. Temperature's way too low. Okay. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to ignore that one for now. Oh, we can move the kiln. Body temperature is too low as well. Okay, so all of this needs to be warmed up. I think we can deconstruct this. Oh, hang on. That's going to be in the way of that. Yeah, okay, I don't think... Cancel that. Fine. Oh, come on. No. No. How did all this water get here? Deconstruct. There we go. You close... Oops. What? You close that up. Why is there so much water everywhere? Like, there's no way that that's ice. Oh my gosh. Did I? Yeah. Yep. What a mess. And the slicksters have already died. I didn't notice that they were there. But why was there so much? Like, it looks like it's probably come from here. I don't remember accepting any ice. I did accept water, which wouldn't have got cold enough to turn into ice. So why has it spilled? But then that means that all of this now has a coating of water as well, and will stop off-gassing, because it what a mess. And I don't think it should have happened. I don't get it. This has not overflowed. It basically looks like that water has managed to leak out of the bottles. Well, I think we're going to have to reprocess this whole tank to try to fix things. Anyway, that's a problem we're going to have to deal with in future. For now, we've sort of not done anything here. We've prepped for going into this space here. Looks like our stress has improved, so we can actually look at continuing that there. Why are these getting damaged? Like, there's literally no brine. It removes salt from brine or salt water, so it should have been fine regardless. The input temperature of the water is nothing. Pipe blocked, fine. Liquid pipe. The liquid pipe is awaiting delivery. Is awaiting repair. Because this water's too cold. Yeah, I think the water's freezing. But then why is it dumping out brine instead of water? Unless the water is like mixing with the salt or something. Okay, let's do this. That at least gets the water. Yeah, there you go. It's saying cold damage. Cool. That at least gets the water flowing in. Yeah, this is all like neg 16 degrees and stuff like that. There's a lot of heat over here. Which I guess what we could do is we could radiant pipe here. $80 degrees. 55, yeah, okay. So there's a lot of heat actually going in up there now. Cool. So we've got hot water coming out of these now. Okay, how are we going here? Temperature-wise. Okay. We seem to be heating things up. So, let us do that. Cool. Well, there's a whole lot of heat sitting here now, which will exchange with the environment. And we'll see how the temperature winds up afterwards. But all of that said, we are well past the wrapping up point for this episode. Pokeshell spawn, fine. Oh, and immediately trapped, fine. I don't yet have anywhere set up for Pokeshell. But I guess what I could do is I could make this into a Pokeshell spot. Yeah, we're well past the wrapping up point of this episode, so I think we're running into stupid problems. So that's something we're going to have to try to look into next time. For the time being, we haven't got anywhere near space. We haven't yet revealed the magma biome, although this does look like a lot of heat down here, so we might actually be getting close there. And I will have to see what we can do about getting fossils, lead, igneous rock, lead. Yeah, this looks like the oil biome. So we will have to see what we can do about getting into the bottom here and getting some geothermal power setting up. We'll also need to see what we can do about finishing up this here so that we can, well, utilize this heat and utilize this water. I think between episodes I will try to figure out what I want to do in regards to an electrolyzer setup, and that will be a big part of next episode. Thank you for watching. Stay happy and healthy, and I hope to see you in the next one.